Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Aziza from class A 2023 English Education student with the name H0123-003. This video was made to fulfill the final project of the Introduction to Linguistic course. Okay, the first material is linguistic. Linguistic is the scientific study of language. Its main focus is to analyze the structure, function, and use of language, both in spoken and written form. Linguistics help us understand how language is formed, developed, and used by humans to communicate. Linguistics is divided into several main branches that study various aspects of language, including the first is phonology. Phonology is a branch of linguistics that studies the sound system in language. Its main focus is how sounds or phonemes are organized and used to distinguish meaning in a language. And second, morphology. Morphology is the branch of linguistics that studies the structure and form of words. It focuses on morphemes, which are the smallest unit of language that have meaning. Morphology also discuss how words are formed through processes such inflection, derivation, or compounding. And the third is syntax. Syntax is the branch of linguistics that studies the structure of sentences and the rules of constructing them. It explains how words are combined to form phrases, clauses, and sentence. And the fourth is semantic. Semantic is the branch of linguistics that studies meaning in language. It focuses on how words, phrases, and sentences convey meaning, as well as how those meanings related in a given context. Semantics also include the analysis of synonym, antonym, homonym, and other meaning relationship. Okay, next, morphology. Morphology is a branch of linguistics that studies the structure and formation of words, where words are formed from the smallest unit that have meaning or function called morphemes. And what is a morpheme? Morpheme is the smallest unit of language that has grammatical meaning or function. And there are two types of morphemes, namely free morpheme and bound morpheme. Free morpheme. Free morpheme is a morpheme that can stand alone as a whole word and have meaning. And there are two types of free morpheme, namely first, lexical. Lexical morpheme express the core meaning or main information. Example, chair, read, soon, and happy. And the second is functional. Functional morpheme is a free morpheme that acts as a glue or connector in sentence. Example, and, at, I, this, and the. Okay, next, bound morpheme. Bound morpheme that cannot stand alone and must be attached to other morphemes. And there are two types of bound morphemes, namely, first, derivational morpheme. Derivational morphemes are morphemes that if tied or attached to other morphemes will form new morpheme or words to form words with different grammar or lexeme for the previous word. And in the derivational, there are two kinds of affixes used, namely prefix and suffix. And in Indonesian, we usually recognize them as affixes. Second, inflectional morpheme. Inflectional morpheme is a morpheme that does not cause change in word class and word meaning. However, they do affect the number or plurality and tenses. And in English, there are 8 types of inflectional morpheme, including plural marker as possessive, third person singular present tense, S, ed, past tense, ing present participle or gerund, en or ed past participle, er comparative, and est superlative. Okay, the next material is the importance of morphology in English language teaching at school. There are several reasons why morphology is important in learning English, including first, understanding word structure by learning morphology. Students can understand the part of the word such as root, word, prefix, and suffix, and this has helped them recognize frequently occurring word patterns, thus expanding their vocabulary significantly. And second, improve grammar understanding. Morphology has helped students understand how words change from to suit grammatical function such as tense, number, or word type. Third, improving reading and writing skills. By understanding word structure, students can more easily spell new words and guess the meaning of words they have never seen before. And this is essential for improving their reading and writing skill. And four, build communication skill. Students who understand morphology can choose the right word to convey their message more effectively. And five, super general foreign language understanding. Morphology is not only relevant for English, but it also provides a good foundation for students to learn other language. That's all explanation from me, and I apologize if there are any mistakes. And thank you.